So students, today is 17th of Jan and you are left with only 3 days. 18th, 19th and 20th, right? Even if your shift is later on, you will be so much occupied in analyzing the papers that are going on that you will not have time for proper revision. So now is the perfect time for proper revision. But for revision also, how you do the revision, what the topics that you are revising, that matters a lot, right? So that is why don't do full syllabus revision, do revision of some very important selected topics that I'm telling you here. So I'm giving you top 40 topics from full chemistry where you can expect around 90 to 95% of paper will come from there, and I can guarantee you that, I can assure you that, right? So that's why I have distributed them in different parts: physical, organic and inorganic chemistry. One by one we'll talk about that. First is physical chemistry. In physical chemistry, first chapter is some basic concepts of chemistry. From there, limiting reagent and empirical formula. They are direct formula based questions they ask you from there. Especially empirical formula, even if you are not good in mole concept, you can at least do empirical formula based questions, which has very good probability of asking, right? Then you come to structure of atom. There Bohr model questions of radius, velocity, energy, direct formula based, and quantum number, n, l, m and s, the formulas, and then you talk about radial nodes. All these direct formula based questions they ask you from there. Now, in Bohr model, you also have Rydberg equation. They ask you questions from Rydberg equation as well. That also comes under Bohr model only, right? Then from thermodynamics, guys, first 7 8 relations I'll tell you to formulas, because there's so many formulas in thermodynamics, right? First formula is the relation of first law of the thermodynamics, that is delta U, work and Q relation. Then second is work formula for isothermal, reversible and irreversible. That is a must formula. If you want to skip adiabatic, that is also very important. But if you feel like, ma'am, I am like I'm totally blank in that, then you can skip it also. But definitely that is important formula. But isothermal, reversible, irreversible is not a difficult formula. Directly you just have to put the values and easily you can get the answer, even if you do it now, right? Then this is also not to be skipped: delta H delta U relation. Direct formula based question is asked from here. Then Gibbs Helmholtz equation of delta G and delta S relation. Direct formula based question it is. Then we talk about heat capacity, from where molar heat capacity, its formula, and that QV is equals to delta U, QP is equals to delta H, right? These kind of relations. What is the value of CVM in terms of delta U? What is the value of CPM in terms of delta H? Those relations are important, right? Then from equilibrium chapter, what you have KP-Kc relation. Now KP-Kc relation, how reactions are given to you, relation you just have to find out. Now this is a very easy formula based question, okay? This, so even if you are at like medium level, like not scoring good, even then I would advise you, KP-Kc relation is a very simple relation. But degree of dissociation, definitely it's a tough topic, right? You have to do a lot of practice to solve the questions of degree of dissociation. So this I can say, maybe the way the topics where I'm marking cross, that means they are good level questions. Will good means like slightly more than easy will be asked from there. So degree of dissociation I would consider if you need a lot of practice here. So if you want to skip, you can skip, but question you can definitely see in the exam, because these are top 40 important topics. Similarly, with limiting reagents, also the same thing. Similarly, with adiabatic, also it's the same thing. Lee Charter principle also, just it's not a tough topic, very easy topic. You can do that, do this. pH calculation. See, there are a lot of pH calculation, but there are some pH calculation which are very important. First is, you can note it down: strong acid, strong base. When you have two strong acids, two strong bases, one strong acid and one strong base. It's a very simple formulas. Then pH of buffer, very very important. Then pH of salt hydrolysis. Ma'am, it combines all the formulas. Yes, it does. But ma'am, out of this, which is most important? Most important that we can see is buffer solution pH, right? That is priority, right? So pH of buffer, I would not at all advise you to skip, right? Then you can also add here solubility product, right? If you want to skip pH calculations, see, these are important, but if you want to play safe and you want to do only easy topics, then solubility product is very easy and you can easily do that even if you learn it now, right? You don't need to do a lot of question practice to solve that, right? KSP. Okay, I'll just write here KSP, right? Then Nernst equation, direct formula based question they ask you. In Nernst equation, you have delta G, E naught cell or E naught cell K equilibrium relation as well. Direct formula based questions are asked from there. In conductance, you have molar conductivity calculation questions. Then first law of thermodynamics. Then if you talk about chemical kinetics, you have first order reaction, from where numerical based questions are asked or graphical based. So you just need to learn that formula, and 2 3 questions use PYQs you can solve, and you will be able to do this in the exam. Then Arrhenius equation, like you have the equation, graphical based question or numerical based question can be asked from there, right? And you can also learn the T half of zero order, the general formula of T half, very simple. The general formula of rate constant units, very simple. From that, very simple, easy question can be asked from there, right? Then colligative property, if I say from colligative properties, those 4 colligative properties you have with want of factor, just learn the formulas and do 1 or 2 sample questions for that. Easily you can do this in the exam. It's not a tough topic. Then positive and negative deviation examples, from examples they ask you the question, and hardly, if you know the example, it takes hardly 2 to 3 seconds to mark the answer, right? Okay. Now you have organic chemistry. Now from organic chemistry, guys, you have Barhi, right? Now Barhi means back bonding, aromaticity, resonance, hyperconjugation, inductive. There is no chance of not doing Barhi and you are doing all these questions. It's not possible. So this is under GOC. Based on, once you have done Barhi, hardly it will take you 10 minutes to understand acidic and basic strength, because Barhi is based, because acidic basic strength and stability of intermediates is based on this. So if you're skipping this part, you automatically, these 3 parts you will be skipping. And from GOC, in most of the shifts in 2025, we could see that 4 questions, 3 to 4 questions were asked. There were only 1 or 2 shifts where no questions from GOC was asked, but most of the cases, most of the shifts, there were good amount of questions, right? So this, I would say, do it together. It's very important, right? Then geometrical isomerism. Now isomerism is a very big topic. From there also, if you want to select which part, then easy will be identify whether GI exists or not, right? So that is a very important question. GI exist or not, yes or no. Whether it exists or not, that is a one sample question. And another sample question from isomerism is calculate the number of stereoisomers, right? Stereoisomers calculation will be there, right? Then you have, because they have asked like good simple questions on number of stereoisomers, very easy formula, 2 raised to power n. For asymmetrical only, see, you don't want to do questions on symmetrical, it's okay, because symmetrical till now to they have not asked, but still if they ask you, right, then you know that you have not done that, you can skip it, because for symmetrical the formulas are slightly difficult, but even if you have done this before, then you will be able to learn it. But you have never done calculation of stereoisomer, even then for unsymmetrical it's just 2 raised to power n, you can easily learn that, right? So you can easily solve that even if you have never done stereoisomerism, right? Then oxidizing reducing agent, very important. SN1 SN2 mechanism, very important. Ozonolysis, it's a very important question. Directly, very important questions are asked on ozonolysis, right? A lot of questions will be there in your PYQs. In biomolecules, glycosidic linkages like sucrose has which, maltose has which, and lactose has which glycosidic linkage, amylopectin, amylose, glycogens. Just remember the glycosidic linkages. That's it. You don't have to learn the structures here. Then DNA, RNA, which has which base, which has which sugar. simple questions they can ask you from here. Then percentage calculation, this last year we saw that from qualitative quantitative analysis, if you're thinking of skipping it, I would advise you do qualitative quantitative analysis, right? From that, do percentage calculation, because they have very frequently asked last year questions based on Carius method, then Dumas method they have asked, Jaldel method is there, right? So percentage calculation, that is also direct formula based. If you know the formula, you will just put the value, you will have your answer, right? Then identification test means distinguish test. Some very important distinguished tests are there. Some very important naming reactions are there. All the naming reactions in your NCRT should be on your tips. All the important reagents should be on your tips, and a distinguished test should be on your tips, right? Now important reagents, there are a lot of important reagents, like you have Br2H mu, Br2 CCl4, you have KMNO4, Beer's reagent, right? You have Grignard reagent. So these are some of the very repeated important reagents, right? Okay. Now, next is, I'll tell you this in more detail, right? Just give me 2 minutes here. For inorganic chemistry, remember important compounds KMNO4, K2CR27. They ask you questions from here very repeatedly. They are asking questions from here. In block chemistry, you don't have to learn all the trends. Okay, just learn trends which are again and again repeated. All the important exception, you don't have to learn all the exception. Just remember all the important exception that they are repeating in PYQs, right? Then magnetic moment, very easy questions. Magnetic, you just have to know the electronic configuration of D block and you are set for that, right? Then electronic configuration of D and F block. D block means you should know the electronic configuration of 3D series, and for F block it's lanthanoids electronic configuration that you must know, right? Then hybridization and shape, one question definitely guaranteed will be there, right? See, hybridization and shape question will be there, but MOT sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. So you can say 70% chances of it having there, and MOT is solved directly based on tricks, so you can easily do that. Then VBT, I think I have put two times. Oh, there should be CFT here, okay? It should be CFT, VBT, and it should be CFT, right? So VBT again for coordination compounds, VBT, and CFT crystal field theory for coordination compounds, right? Last is importance of GI, OI of structure. So GI, geometrical isomers, optical isomers. वैसे तो I would say this part, isomers of coordination chemistry, right? What you can do the PYQs of this. From PY, if you have never done coordination chemistry isomerism and you have very less time, then this should be on the least priority, right? Okay. But if you're still left with time, don't do full isomerism because you don't have enough time. Do important PYQs, because PYQs based question only they will repeat, right? Okay. Now, if I talk about here, to ma'am, you have just written naming reaction, important reagents. What exactly are those? So all these naming reactions are a must. Okay, you can take the screenshot here. You must not skip these naming reactions, because from here they ask you questions again and again. This is almost all the reactions of your NCRT, right? Then, if you talk about mechanisms, in mechanism, students usually suffer a lot. So these 9 mechanism, that's it, and that also not thorough full mechanism here. Some important points here, like Dow's process has benzene, carbylamine reaction, then you have aldol condensation, base makes a nucleophile. Okay, these kind of things you should know. Then, if I talk about, ma'am, other mechanisms, yes, you should know other mechanism, but not full mechanisms. You should know that acidic hydration, if you're doing, carbocation is formed. Soda lime decarboxylation, carbon ion is formed. You should know Cole's electrolysis, Wood's reaction, free radical is obtained, right? So these things you must know, right? Where which intermediate is formed. That will help you to solve a lot of questions, right? Okay. Now, if you see overall thing, physical chemistry, you can expect around 10 to 12, inorganic 8 to 10, organic 8 to 10 questions you can easily expect from there, right? Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, ma'am, but how do I do that myself in just one day? How is that possible? I don't have time to pick out, see which questions they ask you. Like, you don't have a proper, you have like detailed videos, but ma'am, how do I complete it within 4 5 hours? Right? So, for there, I'll be doing a marathon here, right? See, I'm not well, but still, you can see from the voice as well, I have fever. I'm not at all fine. And still, I'll be doing the marathon because I know how important it is for you. So, let's pray firstly that I stay well tomorrow as well, right? And if you can see, this is the power marathon that I'll be taking. Click notify me button here, and you can mark the like button. You have just made 93 likes by now. Make it 150 plus likes by tomorrow morning, and I'll start it by 1 p.m. Okay, 1 p.m. I'll start. Reason being because after taking medicine, I need proper rest because I'm not well, right? So I need proper rest. So I'll take proper rest so that I can come into your class, right? So 1 p.m. the class will start, and it will go around. You can say 1 p.m. it starts around 6 p.m., 7 p.m., right? I'll complete full physical, organic and inorganic chemistry. So major things will be all the things that I have discussed here. I'll complete that. All the things, all these topics that are there, all these topics I'll do in the class. Okay, so all of these 40 topics I'll do in the class. And not only these 40 topics, I'll also do like some topics here and there that I have not written here, right? Okay, so those also I'll do in the class itself, right? But I'll mark that which one is under the 40 topics. So that is a final revision on this channel for chemistry, right? So everybody do let me know in the chat box if you're ready, in the comment section if you're ready for the class. And also if you see this here, J means replica test series, you can see students, it is at just 499 rupees, just at 499 rupees. And here once you purchase it, because at this point we don't have time to deliver it at your home, so that is why it will be activation link and email will be provided to you like within 2 hours. You can click on that, and what you will get full pedagogy, you will get full questions, replica questions of J, right, for your practice, right? For your revision, theory will be there. So everything that you need in last 3 4 days will be there, right? You can see it and click on the buy now option, and you will get to the link here, right? Okay, so fill in all the details here and purchase it. That's it what we need, right? So that's it for today, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow in the power marathon at 1 p.m. Till then, bye bye, take care, bye bye. Write it down in the comment section which thing, hashtag 1 day chemistry revision. ठीक है? Power marathon, write power chemistry marathon, right? Power chemistry, power chemistry, just write power chemistry in the comment section, because guys, I am only going to take class for you guys, and trust me, and I have decided it, I want 200 plus students in the class, right? Share it with your friends, because otherwise, now, even I'll feel demotivated. I want you guys to share it with your friends, right? Be there in the class and revise it with me, because it has taken me a lot of time and I'm not well, still I'm taking your class, right? So you need, Hannah, you need to appreciate me that much, right? So write it down, hashtag power marathon in the comment section. Till then, bye bye.